Nirmala kenyam ka nasdial kontin baru anyi linguaseme biya kamal ka Nuer Online TV channel. Kajen guaseme bana rach katin kona lat krodian. An wale shanka jandang rawid diok. Kapai welkel ron kindang rawid jandang rawid dich. Bana rach katin kona lat krodian. Jen me jirama jidit guaseme gorno jen biname binyuani riko kien ka be subscribe ka Nuer Online TV channel. Kenyam bana racha kamandan le rode dauran ka ulang bana kula we ka ruantin ko kien. Chikon dia la ngaje no doro shalu ulang o kula la doma. Chikon dia la ngaje no chikor cha tuɔɔk kap nuere kana jang an winimi. Report dane chikon linguaseme jana ngaje no chine kone chiko kor capture me chalat ka chiko winyin ka dini abishok kene dini SSPDF are kura mo mishi nyenyone ojo gwanu chete ka jibone ba kan pegden kan kular ka jibone kanware ko kujane ore chikon yar ngaje no take liam jutokten ka sha na ngok tungwan nyok tay chiren yal che bogo jabane dego jeno jan che na te ko ka bot ndor shal ka ulang ko le ladoma right now ke jeri por ko kono lengene amandana tuɔɔk ko gor jeno ban right ketin kon lat krodian no bu kon right ketin kon tuɔɔk chan me chan je kuin pinyan me chi tuɔɔk ne ndor shal ka me ulang ke report chano ngwas me bu kon lengene chikon dia la ngaje gwa anu kuäär ndanan shwal ke Jacob dollar la kuäär penal mampai kwanya la governor jen shala do chup jen chup doromo shal kamo ulang sometime le kon gujino poñ mi dit balong shermene gwasamo shimendi al kana ngwane re which winimi aro der ya leka ka kalora mission me de kon jigano tanko de ko larno che chuang ko na una kam liuna ka kwar tele mi lon kana lane kwala use ne ka kum kirmi yadit bari une ndang wan cha nga jamana tuɔɔk eno ngum lat kamo akume maraike kirmi yadit ka kwinware kana lar no ne me he siase but nakano kon Lorian Kennedy circulating ano bi local chief bare realeka bikan kalor alo ler chi men let kana gwaye lo pai lia chang pai parwe nyok en lia tek tiaga me dor shal ka me doma ke lia matot bongnam pai na bu ko jamane karenyal chi bongnam matot badien ngai kono no kine ton ne kon te ko lang no akane kono boka ba ban ngoro wutanin game ku kan welcome no wude shal kame governor la Jacob dollar ko je chuben tam Jacob dollar che chub dor mom shal kama ulang shirmenen yen ma gwada men ta dan je chub ko je chit kame lin kona me chaje lur ne dial ko ne ran gor je no weten betega ngai kuma dan le roda ke teloidien ko isu kwarshaban despite in wo shakan chana chaganak ke ke tadam changana jagaja so mission me she mugwa chi chilo not the test commission me cause yene to kwal na community mo kwal yara point de wen kam guriya na katin kona let kan ga kanere tene dar kule la mo gwade kwa ka welcome lo kanete motanwaka ke lat ka goy de kon gujeno she chuang mình còn cô en community dan ko nuer chala tam do dien Jacob dollar suppose de bendor mo mishal kama ulang de chupten but yet chaje lurten antama chimuko kon rai kwidema chidit chiga barar ne tungwan chiga barar enon gwadamo lat kanu chilo dien tet ko Jacob dollar chaben wedian chika nage dana chana ka me change chika na parwe chika benbo amene jor ko ken ke ne de kon lat ken go no ke ne ken so chika ne tene ken de content chiben wana mona so ke jiguje de jiram danan chite jekte kon ni choden lare doran tai naka kon tai chang kon jega je dere guje de mi chirgana me right now you know sharu dere guje dere sharde amin nakane kun gwasamo wiyen kame wiyen lora ka nyokan kwar kono kwale ne ka kwidien so de je chilo na tedete so je kob dollar che chubre wuje mon ka ulang denen yen turun ka mon che chup chaja lora kan allo lamu gwa kake shikana gujeno touch na liu geje shikana gujeno tem tok ten so kan wore kono yo ngaj bono ka tok nuare cha ka long ka me dong de na de ka lu so wona ka lia watanat ka millet kan celebration you know ko ne ndoro chal ka modo ma wacha na mo ka boten kana ton panken wa den kordan to ko ngoro bawe kan ka mi jakan ne ten kontin tila dini jana wakan day which so ne kona ti chicken deer pan kimana larga no na de ka deer chicken deer so bukon gol te ngany mito gono kon were wo kon wena dien ko de kon share by the way mite miro la de kon share sharan gwantaran jenen yenamo torga je kanete kon shol kon kano ka kwar mo kule la kwar de gwam na kane kenten ka kwano jin bidier kane ko Jacob dollar she chat de lo de jalor but right now she right time because gwani mo wona ka liaten shangana shang do dien so I don't think onam da la right time you know yeah right time ano ba self kim yadi ba gijeno ram mo che tok che jalat of course ke ripon misha kwen waji ulang lel ken shit ke medane shala dor shal ke me akobo me shi governor Dr. Guy Cook she were wishing with me lo share me a competition she didn't want you go roll you know roll indeed roll mo me charge lat shagu jeno me chalat low nuer me jak you know chalo golong me logo je ogo je no shirami mo mi sia ran nuere mutake ticket kir me yadin mi chena bukaren yale go je no jen dong chede dor mo mishal ko moy don nuere special shit ka kobo but yet gul nuer gul kan te ga jen ante gol wow muna ga nuer gwasa me wokan ngamilet ken kok te ko ken like chermuku kan the feel happy about ta dan and chu nuer keja so na me be jo mi ko nu char ko na ta dan den ngordin geja pai kon neng ni pan keja ana be kero gwad me be guino e kanete mo de dong de chonkel ka kanete content kwa nuer kwa ala na ka tedien Aloisha we ka tuk dole by the way o mi cha gadun cha ja kwan bi adil chonga ja ken mi dena support cha der ka liya dana cha liu kaja nama la shal ge no sheremi ador you know cause na la na cherbo go do dan na nyam kaja let's say it che man kon cha ga joy kar of jikam do kon te jeno ne ti celebration ku kana larde how do you feel mi jino ne shi amora ka garo bije kam ku gejero no te celebration la de katale mu gam le ro de doran then ade kan share by the way ketin ko lat ko den ano kan dia la kon shi garo bije kam ki garo bije so kan etin te ketet sanana no bana ba ko use by the way la tuɔɔk yen yen to so na me da la mo dong de yen ling ka ta dan je tuɔɔk ja ko rek she mo go so laran yo bianga je no Jacob dollar che chup dormo mishal ko mo ulang so biyogu yigwedu an mandana che tuɔɔk chana ben gwado menyok report me adoro me mishal ka me torit kwele la report me shano akutu men shal ke lobong no charo ke ku lobong lobong ajaram dan la governor ke governor pai kwen in Torit Eastern Equatorial State where fear and tension remain high after the November 18 deadly raid that took the life of innocent civilians. Since the attack, the people of Torit have been living with fear, demanding quick action from the government. Governor Sunday statement on Sunday morning, which is today, Governor Los Lobong Lojore spoke at St. Peter and Paul Catholic Parish. He asked the people of Eastern Equatoria to stay calm and work closely with the security force who are now working day and night to restore peace. The governor says something very important. He blamed part of the insecurity on what he called a culture of silence, where some community members are criminal instead of reporting them. He told the people clearly security is a shared responsibility. He said that some people allow criminals to sleep in their home, move freely, and plan attack without fear. According to Lobong, this must stop immediately if peace is to return. Governor blamed SPLIO elements. Governor Lobong also say he is tired of telling some SPLM-IO members to stop bringing conflict from other states into Eastern Equatoria. He say he has spoken many times to their leaders, but his words were ignored. According to the governor, Eastern Equatoria will not allow anyone to destroy its peace. He say government forces are already following the attacker and will not rest until those responsible are arrested or neutralized. The governor also talked about continued insecurity in High Mario, a neighborhood inside Torit town. He said many problems there come from Eden criminal and block access road. He revealed that the land belonged to the Catholic Church, and he asked church leader to work with the municipal council to open all access road. According to the governor, opening road will allow better drainage, improve movement with the area, help security forces patrol easily, allow quick emergency response. He warned that some families are still hiding criminals, and that is why insecurity always return. Governor Lobong called on the people to avoid divisive talk and rumors. He says South Sudanese are one people, one community, and one nation. He urged people to criticize responsibly and speak only to build, not to destroy it. The governor also encouraged primary 8 students who are beginning their national exam. He said the state has deployed security to keep school and communities safe throughout the exam period. After the November 18 attack, many residents have been calling for stronger action. People in Torit want the attacker arrested and brought to justice, and they want the government to clean unsafe areas and bring calm back to the town. According to SPLM-IO official, they made a statement. They say that on Saturday morning they attacked 2 bases that belong to South Sudan People Defense Force, SSPDF, and National Security in Torit, where they claim that they ran over these 2 bases and captured Torit. That was the report from the SPLIO that joined force with the National Salvation Front led by Thomas Cirillo. According to them, they say they already captured Torit, but what the governor Lobong said is different from what has been said by the SPLIO. And the SPLIO indicate that even though if the governor of Eastern Equatoria stated that they are pursuing the SPLIO, they say that is not true. It is lie and propaganda. We are in control of these 2 bases in Torit. That is the report that they say. So right now, according to the report, there is still tension is still high in Torit, where SPLM-IO and National Salvation Front united, and they are fighting with SSPDF. According to them, they said they are trying to take the base and make sure that there is a peace there in Torit. And they also indicate that if SSPDF will not stop attacking our position, we will continue chasing them out of the town. And this is the developing story. We will continue with what they will tell us again. But according to them, no casualties was reported, and there's nobody was report that has wounded or killed on this attack. But there's still more information that will come. So depending on this report, Lubong say that there are still some element of SPLM-IO which are being pursued by the SSPDF, which the SPLM-IO denied also. Report me milinkona me mandana shalat. Rewishing winimi ala Lubong sharwajan wo nena. Jana Eastern Equatoria State take a mal. Jana take a 11 piece. Kani Kathan chicken kum SPLM-IO chicken and George. Chicken ka joirar, but kuma SPLM-IO kana kan ka joja kana take a control dung Torit. Kana chicken base dang ro chicken a kaf ray kurdan chito kam dien. Me chito okay Saturday. Kari pore cha pai blood jen gude me sharga Lubong agwan muraji tere luakot kera deno genetic control kaka juch kuma SPLM-IO me jadena ide kuma SPLM-IO. So ne me de la report dande konling kamandanan cholat gwaseme. Report dia na bana nyoko milin kono gwaseme mde koran palpinga Lienge bana right kamanana chalat gwaseme mde kono linken. Report me beka nyakir miyadit banji linkel ka dobran en chalat kaja. Lena moved to Juba, where the senior presidential envoy for special program Adu Salva Kiir Mayadi delivered a strong message about peace, dialogue, and unity. The stakeholders dialogue event. Envoy Adu spoke on November 21st during the closing ceremony of the stakeholders dialogue organized by Center for Inclusive Governance, Peace and Justice, South Sudan Civil Society Forum, with support from the UN Women or United Nations Women. The meeting lasted 2 days under the theme Accelerating Peace Initiative and De-escalating Violence in South Sudan. In Adut's speech, Envoy Adut said dialogue is the critical pathway to lasting peace. She said people must talk, understand each other, and share ideas if the country is to move forward. She added that talking alone is not enough. Dialogue must have a clear goal, a clear direction, and a clear intention to bring real change. She said we can talk all days long, but the small action are what bring the peace we are looking for. Envoy Adud also spoke personally, saying even if the workplace is chaotic, she needs peace when she come home. Her point was simple. Peace is not something we only shout about in meetings. It began in our daily life. He thanks CIGPJ, the Civil Society Forum, and UN Women for organizing the dialogue. He asked them to continue pushing for peace, tolerance, and unity. He said all groups working for peace must stay focused on the dream of a peaceful, strong, united South Sudan. This speech comes at a time when South Sudan is dealing with insecurity, political tension, and slow progress in the peace process. Many stakeholders say this dialogue are important because they allow people from government, opposition, civil society, and communities to sit together and speak openly after. But after dialogue comes the bigger question: will leader act? Envoy Adut, the civilian of South Sudan or the citizen of South Sudan, they were expecting her to talk to her father and allow peace to take place. because many are saying that the 2018 peace deal that was signed between Kiir and Dr. Machar is collapsed. And yet she's still calling for a peace, while Dr. Machar is still in detention and is still facing a special court trial. If our dude actually in peace and she wants peace to prevail in South Sudan, the better way to bring peace in South Sudan is to talk to her father and allowing Dr. Machar to participate in the peace negotiation and get back to the direction of the 2018 peace agreement that they signed it, that can allow South Sudan, to go for national election. Because without this peace process, there will be no national election. And in national election, this is where the citizen will voice out their voice. This is where anybody can be able to elect or vote for who any person think that can lead the South Sudan. And also the reason why national election is very important is because if people vote the person that they like, this will reduce conflict and tension. And it is something which everybody in South Sudan is expecting to take place. But with Kiir being or not allowing any things to take place, like peace process, like because there are some requirements that need to be done, the making of permanent constitution, the unification of forces, and the population census, which are still haven't done yet. So without this thing, there will be no national election. And when Yakan also voiced it out, he said if Kiir refused to allow the national election to take place next year, they will open a case, or they will file a case against President Salva Kiir Mayardit in Eastern Africa court. Because it looked like Kiir Mayardit is trying to consolidate power without allowing anybody to try it his or her luck on the national election. Because since the independent, Kiir did not allow anyone to vote or to take the position. That is why it started the 2013 war, when Dr. Machar insisted that the national election should take place in 2015. Due to the fear of facing Dr. Machar in the national election, it started war. That is why the civil war happened. And still up to now, people are saying that if Adud Salva Kiir Mayardit could talk to her father, maybe there's still chance that the South Sudan can go back into the direction of liberating the country, and South Sudan should be a democratic country. So this is what is happening. And Adud Salva Kiir Mayardit is calling it's calling for peace. It's calling for dialogue. She said dialogue is the critical pathway to lasting peace. Biakamal Gwasame Jawa Chalad Adud Salva Kiir Mayardit Charwaja no Sholne Dialko de Kamal de Kanano. Jen Charwach Guadul Mechadura Wikajuba, Janagora Mal Malkana Moni, Janagore Janone Dialde and Malde Kananok. Adud Salva Kiir Mayardit Jaram Chakwanya la special program la Jana envoy Kiram Dala Wero Kukiguan. Charwach Guasme Shadulton. Mate Mishal Center for Inclusive Governance, Peace and Justice, Te South Sudan Civil Society Forum Teten, Te UN Women, la United Nations Women Teten, la Mat Man, Aredul Kanamo Te Nekanindangro, Muraiko Accelerating Peace Initiative and Discouraging Violence in South Sudan. Muraiko de Kur, de Yakapchong, Kede Nade Kantere Matka Kemal. Banating one ka mengui kalung and shagma shalka do the she okay. Walaranya Salva Kiir Mayardit. And I'll be malbeben of Kodar Malder Genong, but la should ni young te malka guana Ramadan there convince Kodar Malder Genok. Jowda no shall Malena do Salva Kiir Mayardit check, but Need to one way, you know, they are do self kim yad there malder jeno. But look at share like a one telemelele and all that. So the malder could be there. So Joe me amde con dialing and no I do self kim yadit me can a call like a one telegram with malo bengije. So again down le road and money amde con dialde con take a linkten. Mal chabe lora bang mala be gwadran chena right. So minok I do self care no be malbu berika South Sudan but deal right ka one. But they like a shemane, go one jam down and take a power, take a long. So a jan jome, go no day, Maka Concella. And a banjamudin be a